No assist, no easy play. We drive by feel, we find our way. No wires, no code, no safety line. Just road and rhythm, heart and time. Snap, start, feel that flame. Track, don't care about your name. Yeah, it's no assist Saturday, where the brave ones come to play. No eye angels, no digital grace, just grip, control, and the human race. Gray hair, nerves of steel, hands of thunder, soul to feel. Every slide, every spin, every sway, that's how we do it. The Widdowmaker way. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Feel that bite in the curve tonight. Hold that line, keep it tight. No help, no fear, no shame, just pride, just gain. No assist Saturday, we don't lean on code to play. No assist, no goals, no say. We drop the Widdowmaker way. Every lap, every turn, every day. We roll the Widdowmaker way. No traction, no mercy, no plan B. You crash, you learn, that's legacy. Yeah, pure motion, no machine to hide. You earn each inch with grit and pride. No assist, no easy play. No wires, no code, no way. We live, we slide, we sway, we roll. The Widdowmaker way. When the lights go down and the tires cool away, we'll still be here. There's a Widdowmaker way. They say it's easy with assist, right? Let the system hold your hand. Let the car think for you. Let the ghost show you the plan. But not here, not tonight. Here it's heartbeat and muscle memory. We'll twitch faith in the friction of the fight. Every corner whispers, how far can you go before it bites? Every slide's a question, every save a prayer you don't recite. This isn't code, this is craft. You don't restart when you crash, you learn to laugh. Yeah, you learn to laugh. I see the ghosts ahead, frosty red decimal BB names like sparks in the dark. They're not rivals, they're reminders, proof the grind leaves marks. You feel the tires scream, that's truth. You feel the drift catch, that's proof. You feel alive because the limit isn't gone, it's right beneath your roof. There's no traction control for pride, no counter steer for doubt. You either trust your hands or spin your soul inside out. So calm between chaos, for the art inside the accident, for the grit that makes grace. Because Saturday's not a night, it's a state of mind. No assists, no excuses, just drive. That's the Widdowmaker way. Softly, and when the stream ends, when the tire's cool, when the chat slows down to a hum, we'll still be here, waiting for the next green light. Spoken steady of fit. It's Saturday night. No traction, no training wheels, just man, machine, and the echo of what you bet. They say it's easy with assists, right? Let the system hold your hand. Let the car think for you. Let the ghost show you the plan. But not here, not tonight. Here it's heartbeat and muscle memory. We'll twitch faith in the friction of the fight. Every corner whispers, how far can you go before it bites? Every slide's a question, every save a prayer you don't recite. This isn't code, this is craft. You don't restart. When you crash, you learn to laugh. Yeah, you learn to laugh. I see the ghosts ahead, frosty red, Desmo, BB, names like sparks in the dark. They're not rivals, they're reminders, proof the grind leaves marks. You feel the tires scream, that's true. You feel the drift catch, that's proof. You feel alive because the limit isn't gone, it's right beneath your roof. There's no traction control for pride, no counter steer for doubt. You either trust your hands or spin your soul inside out. So we race for the calm between chaos, for the art inside the accident, for the grit that makes grace. Because Saturday is not a night, it's a state of mind. No assists, no excuses, just drive. That's the Widdowmaker way. Softly, and when the stream ends, when the tire's cool, when the chat slows down to a hum, we'll still be here waiting for the next green light.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm picking up rubber with the window down. Ghosts in the head, say static in town. The code ain't saving me, the wheels alive. I'm one bad input from a power slide dive. Brake light flash like a disco sin. Dashboard preacher talking again. No traction angel, no soft land zone. Just me, caffeine, and a microphone. I'm a slider, baby. Can't fake my way. It's no it's Saturday. I'm a grinder, maybe. That's how we play. The Widdowmaker way. Yeah, yeah. Got sweat on my knuckles and dust in my brain. Every lapse therapy, pleasure and pain. They say control's for the ones who fear, but I left that ghost in another gear. Telemetry hums like a record spin. I crash, I laugh, reload again. There's beauty in chaos, polishing grime. I drive out loud in my own rhyme. I'm a slider, baby. Can't fake my way. It's no it's Saturday. I'm a grinder, maybe. That's how we play. The Widdowmaker way. Yeah, no safety net, no algorithm hand. Just cold asphalt and a promised land. If perfection's a lie, then I'm telling the truth. Burning up rubber like a misspent you. I'm a slider, baby. Can't fake my way. It's no it's Saturday. I'm a driver crazy. Come what may. We roll the Widdowmaker way. Yeah. Yeah. No assist, no fear, just drive. Yeah. I'm picking up rubber with the window down. Ghosts in the headset, static in town. The code ain't saving me, the wheels alive. I'm one bad input from a power slide dive. Brake light flash like a disco sin. Dashboard preacher talking again. No traction angel, no soft land zone. Just me, caffeine, and a microphone. I'm a slider, baby. Can't fake my way. It's no assist Saturday. I'm a grinder, maybe. That's how we play. The Widdowmaker way. Got sweat on my knuckles and dust in my brain. Every lapse therapy, pleasure and pain. They say control's for the ones who fear, but I left that ghost in another gear. Telemetry hums like a record spin. I crash, I laugh, reload again. There's beauty in chaos, polishing grime. I drive out loud in my own rhyme. I'm a slider, baby. Can't fake my way. There's no assist Saturday. I'm a grinder, maybe. That's how we play. The Widdowmaker way. The Widdowmaker way. No safety net, no algorithm hand. Just cold asphalt and a promised land. If perfection's a lie, then I'm telling the truth. Burning up rubber like a misspent you. I'm a slider, baby. Can't fake my way. It's no assist Saturday. I'm a driver crazy.
Happy Saturday, folks. Welcome to the channel. It is Saturday evening and it's time for No Assist Saturday. Let's say hello to those in the chat. Apologies before we start for my absence last night. kind of full of cold and flu. And I'm still there today, but I'm all pilled up. I've got fluids and a cloth for my sweating brow, but we're going to be okay. Going to be no dramas. Let me kill these tunes. Let's say hello to those in the chat. Good evening, Lee. Good evening, Azza. Good evening, Fat Man. Good evening, Wilkie. Good evening, Damo. There will be no Dodo tonight. Dodo is out celebrating pre-41st birthdays with his brother. Good evening, Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer's in there. And good evening, Wilkie. Hello. Fat Man and Azza. I think JB is on his way somewhere. Mikey's in the chat, I think, on Discord. Let's join the Discord. Let's join the Discord chat. I've got no idea where we're racing today. Not entirely sure whether JB is racing. Don't know who's hosting. I don't know. We'll have to work that out as we go. Nando's in. Oh, I'm the last one in. I think I'm going to have to turn my Bluetooth off because you're all going to go to the car. Bluetooth off. There we go. There we go. There we go.
There you go. Appreciate it, JB.
Yeah, JB's in. He's in. Happy days. Good evening, JB. Oh, so now it's just Saturday. JB's done me a skin. It's lush, one has to say. We'll go and have a quick nosy. It's booty. It's beautiful. Yeah. So look at that. Lovely interior. It's always the same every car. We can't change the interior, can we? Sometimes we can change the colour of the dash. That's about it. But yeah, it feels like the Bandit car. Happy to host, says Lee. Thank you very much for volunteering. JB's in. I think JB will do it. Because that selfish fella, Damo, can't be asked to get his internet fixed. That's what it is.
I've tried everything. I do need to get onto the provider now and ask them to see what the problem is. But I've tried everything that I can. I managed to sort out and then Jim opened the lobby. He opened the lobby and I got in.
Absolutely you did.
And then
ever since, no. Yeah. But everybody else can join mine. So it kind of eliminates me. That's right, it did, didn't it? I don't know what that is.
It sounds funny.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I need to replace the hamsters.
Something along those lines, definitely. So let's just take a look at what we're doing in terms of racing. I don't even know where we're going. I'm not Interlagos, is it the start? Oh, for some reason I can't get my Discord to come all the way over, so we'll do that first. Oh, there's a message for me. Somebody sent me a direct message. Who sent me a direct message? Message requests. Oh, somebody from Julie. Oh, what is it? Where you get messages on Discord from what seem like innocent little people with a comment, "Hey there," with a question mark, and it's from a Julie. Now she's going to be Latvian or Vietnamese or something like that, and she's going to want my babies. Do I just click ignore, or do I just go, actually, let's give her the benefit of the doubt and click accept? I don't know a Julie.
Julie.
But there's a mutual server, which is Grid Finder. I'm going to click accept, and if it turns into...
What, your credit?
Yeah, if she wants... It's not even a real picture of anybody, is it? She's been a member since February the 6th, 2026.
My kid has to walk 15 miles. I'm almost getting married here, so I should come over here.
I don't know. I was just estimating that it's not a real picture of anybody. She's only been a member a day. So what's she doing? I don't know. Let's move on to tonight's racing. It is what it is. So, no assist Saturday. Tracks and cards were chosen by Big Popper, except for the last one, which I have changed. So, the 6 circuits are going to be, and if I go PC cap, you guys can see those as well. No, because it hasn't chosen the correct screen, because it is what it is. No, not that one either. That one. There we go. So we're at Interlagos tonight. Next week we miss because it's Valentine's Day. And then we're off to Road Atlanta on the 21st. Then Watkins Glen Short on the 28th. Circuit Villeneuve on the 7th. Big Willow on the 14th of March. And then we'll end March Laguna Seca on the 21st of March. I'm just trying to work out then where that puts us on the 2nd of May when I disappear for 2 weeks to Morocco. We'll have to work that out in time. But through races tonight, we will be 20 minutes on hard tyres for race 1. And then race 2 will be 40 minutes soft and medium tyres with a mandatory stop. Tyre wear and fuel usage will always be the 747 pattern. That's 7 times tyre wear, 4 times fuel usage, 7 times fueling rate. And we're going to take lucky pot draw of what JB wants to set on his server. Let's yeah, slightly different though. The guys are saying I wouldn't accept nothing I don't know. Tell her to go fish. I get friend requests on PSN, and if they aren't friends with someone I know, I've got settings as private I don't accept. Could be absolutely anyone, never accept if you don't know, recognise. Great rules for those people that aren't streaming and don't rely on YouTube, etc. I get thousands of requests. Thousands. Say again. It's standing start, no assist. So I accept everything. And yeah, absolutely everything. Absolutely. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? 747. 747. I'm sure I just read them out for the benefit of everybody. Well, I've had requests from people in Greece today to buy. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Appreciated. I'm not seeing them at them chats. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. If 1 week break between seasons, the last Saturday race will be 2nd of May. I'll have a look. No, well, why don't I host a lobby? You come in and take the settings, and we'll go from there. Say again.
I've just opened the lobby and it'll be easy to just check my buttons.
Okay, if that's how you want to play. Well, that's their fault. It's just done to make world difficult for me, isn't it? That's what it is. Yeah, absolutely. Why else would they exist? That's fucking right. Good evening, Ginger Gandhi. I'd love to be able to host it myself, but there's one ridiculously awkward person fucking the world up for everybody. Yeah. So what am I doing here? I've got to go into settings, view event settings, and have a look. I've got a list to go through every one. Cloudless pleasant. Equal conditions mode is off. Good. Variable time is 4. Yes. Fastest first. Yes. 747. Beautiful. Reduction off track is real. 180 seconds. Required tire temperature off. Yes. 10-minute ray. 10-minute qualifier. Beautiful. Slipstream real. Very good. He's got it right. Filtered by category. It's car anyway. Required tire type is hard. Nitrous off. Car is off. Shortcut penalty strong. Wall collision off. Off. Car collision penalty on. Pit lane cutting penalty off. Off. Flag rules on. Prohibited, 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 prohibited. ABS no limit. Fine. Absolutely fine, JB. Is it? Right. Ah, this isn't. This isn't Yas Marina though, is it? It's... Yeah. We'll have to give a shout out to JB for this skin. It's lovely. He's done a great job. Well, in all fairness, he did have a go at me last time when I said I'd ban the Firebird logo, but he's done well. No, there isn't one. I did notice that. I haven't seen. Has it got a particular one? What's the what? Mediums and softs. I think that's Smoky Tom. Welcome, Smoky Tom. Who else is in the chat? I haven't said hello to. Screen, Jim. Screen. Oh, donkey balls. There we go. Apologies, folks. So, based on this, there's a little bit of chat going on there in the text, and I don't know. Have we forgotten about April? If there's 1 week break between seasons, the last Saturday will be the 2nd of May. Okay, but I've cocked up because we need a practice week for the GR4 leagues, which is next week. So no, well, we can't do that because people don't practice, so we end up with shit racing. So we have a week of practice before every league starts. So we'll always have 1 round of practice before every league, and if people don't turn up for that, that's their issue, not ours. And then if we don't hold the practice, people will be responsible for holding shit leagues. So that's not going to happen. So I believe I fly out on the Saturday. So the Friday, I'm in a hotel, aren't I? Yeah, I'm in a hotel. So yeah, can't do the Friday night. So that'll mean we either conclude 1 race when I get back in 2 weeks after. But I'll be having my 2 weeks off. I won't be bullied into not having the 2 weeks off, so. Oh, Heathen Spirit, good evening, sir. Hope you're on hard tyres, Nando. Good man. Did you see how to dance the rears? Yeah, I got a bit twitcheroo. An octave. So I don't know whether we'll get Big Popper in tonight because it's Super Bowl night. Oh, so he is. So he is. I didn't look up there at the top. But we might not get much attention from Big Popper because it's Super Bowl night. He probably is. He's got it on the big telly, hasn't he? Can't avoid the football. Oh, so Fat Man doesn't have an eligible car. I did that, you know, last week. I don't know how mine got engine swapped. I generally don't know how. Yeah, I don't remember doing that. It was last week I was lucky. All you can pray for the next 6 weeks is to win one in the old lottery ticket fiasco. Yeah. Oh. You can stay in the chat though, mate. Throw some abuse. Okay, just, yeah, that's why you're going to be in hospital, aren't you? Yeah. That'll take you back to your days of being in Wivenshaw, running around with no helmet, no licence, no insurance. That'll remind you, won't it? Yeah, there you go. Don't show me how to drift, Mr. Lee. I've got a week's penalty. Oh. Right. There will be intermittent coughing and choking, I'm afraid, folks, through tonight. I'll do my best to try and not cough down the microphone I apologise profusely. Eyes are streaming. So there's a Trans Am logo, and there's... That's because Lee has this tendency to be fast. Have you turned your traction control on? No. Size wheels have you got on? Okay. Wide. It's the short shifter nation, isn't it? For 750. Four and 3/4. There's a little bit of consternation about how to get this thing shuffling and moving, and I won't be fast. I generally won't be fast. It isn't for me to demonstrate my skills. This is all about the boys and their ability to just try and be. In terms of it. And I said that without moving my lips once. It's tremendous. Do you not confuse them with the Viagra? Understood. Is it me you're looking for? That's what Wilkie's on with at the minute, isn't it? Poor Wilkie. Still suffering, I understand. Got to remember to change gear. First one for a while, innit? I'm sure he joined the chat. He was on the text chat, wasn't he? It's good to see Silver in. Mrs. Gandhi, good evening. My God, can you and your daughter text? Jesus. I'm not complaining. Kept me awake all day. It was brilliant. Didn't have chance to nod off. As my phone. Somebody said 278 messages. I ain't reading all that. That was JB, yeah. Wilkie says, Viagra not required. It's no assist Saturday. Viagra's not allowed. Good evening, Mr. G. Straight in. Frosty's popped in a 55.4. Bejeebus. Big Popper's in the 57s. Lee's gone a 54. Jesus H. Monkey buggies. You can. There are a couple of corners you can really get a cut on. Ginger Gandy's in as well. This is good. Mrs. Gandy's on 4 shifts. She needs to get her sleep. See what we can do. Got to get a discipline for looking at where to change gear. We got around about 10 minutes to qualifying start, gentlemen. 10 minutes or so. She's only on 3 shifts tomorrow. It'd be 4 shifts. Oh, till Monday to Friday. Oh. Massive difference. Mediums. Oh, Chihuahua. I haven't tried mediums. 76 hours Monday to Sunday. That's proper work, that is, Mrs. Candy. It's a proper job. Trying to constipate. Will I get a little bit faster? Try to. Third week with no days off. I was like that when I was in my 30s. I did 49 days without a day off. And then on the 50th day I went in when it was my day off. And I got there into the office and they said, "What are you doing here?" I said, "Usual shift." And they said, No, you're off for 2 days. It's like, Christ, how did I forget? But I knew the day before. Lee's just gone on 53. That's mental. That's crazy wild. Let's go and have a look at these skins that people have made. They're tremendous, I'm sure. Nope, that one. So we got Lee in the pole position. Well, pre-practice. Pre-practice isn't a Valvoline, like NASCAR rendition sort of skin. Beautiful looking thing. Here we go, we get that on the screen. While I choke on my drink. A 53,681, that's quick. Damo is in like a red Firebird sort of livery with the band logo, but he's got the Irish thing on there. I guess it's ginger to represent Irishness, isn't it? That's what it would be. Yeah, I was right. JB is in another one of them Trans Am things. It tends to just sort of slough past, doesn't it? It doesn't really charge anywhere. Gumball Rally, big Gumball Rally, that's what he's got on there, look. Very good. Very much the black sort of bandit theme, and it says bandit almost on his number plate. Silver is, I was going to say, Dukes of Hazzard Escape. That's a really nice livery, that. Look at that, with Gillette all over it. Bombardier. Very nice. Ginger Candy, he's going to be in some sort of subtle thing, isn't he? Not subtle at all. Black with minimal livery. Minimal logos. Wow. Till I get a clean look at it. No, it's fine, isn't it? There's lots of subtlety in that one. Beautiful. No big wing though. Unnoticed. No big wing. Not a lot of people running the wing. And then we look at Mikey in 6th spot running the wing. Hot Wheels, there we go. Exactly what it needs to be. Big exhaust package. All the way from headers backwards. Very nice. Frosty's just coming out of the pits. He looks like he's in an all-black sort of livery with some gold bandage on the old bonnet. Lee added the Widdowmaker logo on the car. Thank you. One of the basic rules of liveries for people racing on the Widdowmaker channel is try and include a Widdowmaker logo somewhere on the car, even if it's just a roof banner or the screen banner. Absolutely zero on Frosty's car. Just a plain old black Bandit car. Here we go. Yes, we do, Mrs. Gandy. We will be looking back into that soon. We will be looking back into that. Big Popper, and then we need to look at Smokey's. A Big Popper. His livery's really good, though, isn't it? This is the one with the cores on it. Yeah, move over, it says. Very nice. Here we get a good look at it down the side. Yeah, it's very tidy. Very tidy. Love that. Really good. Smoky Tom's. Again, the old Bandit sort of style, but Widdowmaker, that, you see, that is the minimum we asked for. Beautiful. Nice Widdowmaker in gold down the side with the Widow WM. Very good. Smoky Tom follows the rules.
Is it actually?
I imagined it one day and it became in the rules. Yeah. The unwritten rules. I remember saying it very back in the very start of the day. Yeah. Yes, very good, very good. Very good. Very good. I like Nando's sort of number 24. Number 24 back in the day was a particular racer, wasn't it? Say again. I haven't, I can't see it. 1 second. We've looked at Candy. Daymove we've looked at. Widdowmaker. On the far side, it says something, doesn't it? Not really sure what it says. Has it? How do I get to look at that? How do I get to look at that? That's weird. Where do I get to see that? Oh, right, okay. Okay. Oh, so it's one of your quizzes. Very good.
It's a nice simple one for you. Oh, quiz. Nice.
A simple one.
It's a nice easy one for you.
Musical notes on a Trans Am.
Yeah, and a name.
And a name.
No, just got to make the connection.
It's the good old boys. Never meaning no harm. Do 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 do.
Interesting fact.
So, Silver has just asked the question, what tyres? For those people that weren't listening, I'll read it out again. For the first race, for qualifying, use whatever tyres you like, whatever you can go fast on. For race 1, it's hard tyres for 20 minutes, and race 2, it's 40 minutes, softs and mediums with 1 mandatory stop. Gentlemen, we are 1 minute away from start.
I'm back and ready.
We are 21:15, so we're in the unofficial 10 sort of region. And then when JB's ready, he'll give us the official 10 sort of kinda. So I just need to make sure my tyres are correct. That they aren't, well, they're not correct. So gentlemen, when JB's the ready, we will be going to qualification. And we'll be waiting on his call.
Good luck, everybody. Have fun.
Like, call official 10 then.
Official 10 then, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your qualifying session for the first round of the No Assist Saturday Trans Am Trophy. It's no assist, as we say. Today, use any tyres you like as we go for qualifying. Best of luck. We'll see you at the end. Here we go. So, bit of fuel burn. We're only going to get 5 laps, I think. So the car engine is quite loud. We'll just turn that down a fraction. That might encourage us to change gear. But we do need to be looking at the change gear point. And forgive me for sounding a bit bunged up. Because I is. So, well, it looks like we're out of the pits in 4th. It looks like we're going to be able to make way with the room on track we've got. I don't want to have to give up track space for anybody. I know Nando can be quick, so if we're going to be behind him, we've got an opportunity in front of us to potentially squeeze up and try and get a draft, but we don't really get any indicators of that. So just got to do what we can do. Good night, Mrs. G. You take care. Have a good one and enjoy your day at work tomorrow. Now, going to be some really close and interesting racing tonight. There's some fast fellas out there, and there's also some dark horses tonight. So expect some people to be really quick, but we've also got to talk about the fair racing aspect of this. It's no assist Saturday. It's got to be one of the most challenging formats, but it's also got to be the one of the easiest cars to drive, because it's down on power. So, but for JB this is brilliant because everybody's on an even keel. There is no assists, there's no traction, there's no counter steer, there's no safety net. The only thing you've got is the safety help of ABS. Nando takes the wide line there. Mikey just encouraging the process. Now we've caught the 2 cars in front, so what we know is at this point, oh, off the track goes JB. What we've got to do here is just try and make the most of the draft we're going to get, and then without racing and qualifying. I didn't get the benefit there. I let the car roll. Shouldn't have done that. A 55 early on is good, but Frosty gets the most. Nando and Mikey come together right now. Over you. Now, question is, where's he going to brake? Are we going in for tyres, or are we staying out on the same set? I think Mikey's done the sensible thing there and just backed out of that corner to give him a gap. Now what I'm hoping for is Mr. Nando is either going to run tight and attempt to hold me off, he just backed out there nicely. So we're in 5th place with a 55.4. Lee's hit a 53.9. Big Popper's on a 54.2. We haven't hit a 54 yet. That's out of our range at this moment in time. .55.0's my fastest ever lap. So we've just got to see where we can potentially pick up a little bit. And no assisted, no draft assisted lap. There's got to be good. .53.7's decent for a fat old grey guy. But look at that, we're half a second down on Lee. Half a second, and we're nearly half a second ahead of Damo, which can't hold out. That can't hold true, can it? That's... So I found where the secret is. Yeah, that's what it is. I got given a bit of advice many moons ago. On certain cars, don't change gears if you don't have to. And it took me a long time to work out what that meant. And why it meant what it meant. But it makes sense today. You lose a lot of time in a gear change. The gear change being the slowest part of the car's acceleration phase. So don't change down if you don't have to. Go through a corner on a higher gear if you can. Yeah, 53.7. We skipped the 54s all told, didn't we? Damo's just jumped ahead of us. He's just done enough. We're on our last lap. Let's see if we can get in there and get a good lap in. I don't know if Damo made it through for another one, but we've got to try. There's 5 people, it looks like, have made it through. We've gone purple first sector, which is beautiful. There's some big movement down the pack, so... We didn't change tyres, so... Staying out on the lap and burning the fuel helped us. We're getting caught by Nando though, we're slow. .52 is very possible, says Lee. Let's see it in the race then. I don't think I'm going to get it this time. Front tyres are the one that are at risk. Nobody's got the checkers yet. Can't see anybody with the checkers. As we come through, we missed, but we did alright. That was a decent result at that point, and there's a chance we could get knocked even further down the park, but oh, it is, everybody's across the line. Okay. Right, okay. That worked out really well. That one. Post these on the old Winterweb. So as we just quick run through the results then, Ginger Candy in 11th place at 157.9. Silver at 156.9. Mikey in 9th on 156.9. Such a small gap between Mikey and Silver. Fag packet in it.
I just as I was starting my last lap, I had 1.5 second penalty.
Oh, okay, understood.
I did the 56.9.
Understood, okay. So JB there in 8th at 155.1. Frosty in 7th at 154.7. And I saw Frosty at the top of the points rank at one point, so he didn't make it any quicker, maybe stuck in traffic, don't know. But very close there between Frosty and Smoky Tom. 157.74, 154.74 and a 154.70 between 7th and 6th place. Nando in 5th at 154.6. He got the benefit of following me around a couple of laps. He should see the line now. Big Popper makes it into 4th, just missing out on the old 3rd place by a whisker. A 154.1. 0.849 behind the leader. We make it into the 3rd step for a single point for qualifying. 153.784, half a second behind. Damo squeezes a 10th ahead of 153.6, but still 0.4 behind the leader. And the points qualifying champion person is Lee Neo Yami in a 153.2, and declared that a 52 is very possible. Holy Chipotle. Well, let's see it in the race, shall we? Let me just change my tyres. Everybody needs to be on hard tyres for the race. And with those results now posted, they are in the archive. It's time to go to the grid, which is established. It is the race order from qualifying. And this is 20 minutes on hards. I'll give it... You've done no wrong, Silver, none whatsoever. Gentlemen, I'll give you the unofficial 10.
No, it's 21.30. I'll give you the official.
Official 10 is on its way. Gentlemen, we're going to the start line. This is your 20-minute race on hards. It's a standing start. Penalties do apply. May the best man win. We'll love your Trans Ams as you race away in front of me. We'll see you at the end. All the best. Take care. So we are good to go. We've got the right tyres on. It's hards. Turn 1 with hard tyres is going to be a doozy. Anybody launching is going to get a good run. So we're going to give you everything. And when those lights go out, it's a slow starter. We will try and get into turn 1. Lee's gone off the corner. And he comes back on. Will he get penalties for that? He might have lifted. He got 3.5 seconds. That is unfortunate. But it's hard tyres, so got to give the car the respect it deserves. It says 13 laps of fuel, so it's going to go all the way just to confirm. It hasn't locked the grip like it has on softs, and there's some sliding monsters out behind us. Slightly different driving technique on the hards. You can allow the gears to roll out a little bit, but I do expect to be spinning at one point or two. Now Lee is in a bit of a pickle here. He brakes out right for his 3.5 seconds, and then he's going to be fighting his way up the hill. He's going to trundle all the way back. He's in 6th. He's in 7th already. Oh, poor chap. That is just unlucky, and I don't believe there was any touch or anything from Damo. I think it was clear light. It was just overrun through turn 1. Got to be careful on that second corner. Don't want to pick up a penalty there. But Damo using as much track as he can. But the race is unfolding now. Yeah, Lee is back into 8th. Oh, Big Papa does exactly the same as me, but Big Papa goes all the way around. Oh, unlucky. So a shuffle of places behind as well. I think Big Papa's done alright too. No, he's not. He's not even in the 8th spot. Oh, shocker. These tyres, these hard ones, are a real teeth picker. We lost a bit of time on Damo there. So there's some fighting back to be done. Penalties will be the killer here. Get these things moving. So Damo leads Widow 2nd, Smoky Tom in 3rd, Nando 4, Frosty 5, Mikey 6, Ginger Gandhi 7, Neo in 8, Silver in 8. There's been another incident. A couple of racers have popped out of the tree there. JB's gone, Neo's gone. Oh, there's all sorts happening. It's difficult to understand what's going on back there from up the front. I've got to try and cut into that Damo lead. I can't let him try and go away. 2.6. He's got a hang of it. I'm just going to have to try and cut into it and do my best to stop him breaking away. So Damo holds the fastest lap, a 1:58.4. Not saying I'll get anywhere near that because I think he's still pulling away from me. But let's see if we can at least close in on him just a little bit. Outside that fastest lap time. Come on. There's some big racers out the back of the pack, which will mean race 2. I know there's a long way to go now to race 2, but to be able to fight your way back now from back there, that's a tremendous ask. Even laps of 1:52 aren't going to give you anything tremendous, and we just lost 0.3 of a second on Damo, so we've still got work to do. I can't be shouting about the guys at the back needing work to do. We've still got work to do here. He's nearly got to the 3-second lead, and we lost that coming out of that turn 3 at the bottom of the long straight. Come on, let's not screw anything up. We got purple sector 2, but if we got purple sector 2, so did Damo. Got a bigger gap over Smoky Tom now. Damo's got it to 3.2. He's done a 1:57.5, which is decent. JB has squeezed his way back into 8th spot. Nando's in 7th. That was getting very wide on turn 3. But yeah, Damo is quite comfortably pulling away here. And I can see a similar story to Goodwood at the start of the week. We did alright in race 1. Race 2 was a challenge because we were fighting from the back of the pack, and competition is so even that getting past these guys is a challenge. So 3.7 seconds to Damo, 5.3 to Smokey behind. We're at the halfway point as it ticks down, 10 seconds to go. Yeah, 3.8 seconds the lead now for Damo. It's an assured chunk. Our fastest lap though, 58.2. Got to put pressure on these hard tyres. Got to make them think about their work that they've got to do. Damo's faster through there. Look, he's up to 4 seconds. I'm not getting the run. Hey, Keeley. Good evening, young lady. Mrs. G's just left us, actually. She's away to the old... she's away to the old bed for preparation for work tomorrow. No need to apologise, Keeley. It is what it is. You made it when others didn't. So it's all good. Now, Damo leads 5.2 seconds. Widow's in seconds. Frosty is in third, 6.0 seconds back. So he's 11 seconds off the lead. Smoky Tom in 4, Mikey 5, Ginger Gandhi 6, Nando Serrans JB in 8th. So what we do have is a little bit of a scenario where old Damo's pushing. I'm not going to be able to catch him back up. So I've got to keep pushing to the point where the only realistic chance I've got of catching Damo is for an incident or an accident. I've got to avoid incidents and accidents of my own. So if I can do that, we just need to assuredly drive for second place. And that's where my head's got to be at. Frosty has just made a little bit of a gain, and Damo is just driving away with it. So as it is, these tyres aren't failing us. They are not wearing tremendously well, or fast, should I say. But we've just got to keep it going. No mistakes, no penalties. Just keep it rolling, keep it going. .2 equidistance. We're staying bang smack in the middle. Lee has put in the fastest lap now, 57.2. Taking that extra point will be useful. And there's the accident, the incident we didn't want. We've lost masses of speed. We were in the wrong gear. And we're going to have to give way to these guys. That was my mistake. We've now got a race on. I actually double changed down there and I shouldn't have done that. That put us cleanly in the wrong gear. JB's not got his friends, he's got the lobby open to everybody. So And here's the cleanest opportunity for an overtake. Frosty got it a little bit sideways off the line. Out of the corner. So are these two boys going to be drafting for fun? Or are they just going to be pushing each other along? Oh, I might have just got a penalty there. I kept my foot buried. Three minutes to go, so 2 laps. Now I'm going to have to be going all the way around the outside for these 2 corners. Oh, good racing by Tom. There was a tiny bit of contact going into that turn, that first one. Good evening, Fizzles. Oh, Frosty's got it sideways. Oh, little bit of pressure. But I didn't think it was enough contact that was caused by anybody intentionally for me to back out. But it was fair enough that genuinely he retained his 3rd spot. So I'm not calling any shots for that one. I don't see there was any issue. It was just car movement rather than deliberate. So Damo's absolutely flying. I couldn't catch him. Oh, Smoky Tom did what I did. Put it into the wall. That's never good. Unlucky Smoky Tom. Oh no, he's swearing at himself. Genuinely know that. Now he's looking to recover that and get away in front of the guys behind. I don't know if I can get close enough to Frosty to put any pressure on. But Damo clearly out in front. Is Damo going to get to the final lap before anybody else? 1 minute and 4 to get back to the start finish. Is there one more lap to go? Or is that it here? I think we're going to get back to the start finish. There's one more lap in this. Got to watch that cut there. Frosty's gone wide this time. We didn't make it. We didn't make it. Oh. Great stuff, Frosty. Damo with a clean lead. Unlucky Smoky Tom, but Mikey makes a 5th place, which is decent. Oh, Smokey's going to limp home to 4th with damage as well, I think. That was decent. So, That is ooh, Preston's up near Blackpool stroke Manchester. Somewhere halfway between Preston and Manchester. Oh, that was Tickle Trout, yes. M6 Junction, Preston. What is it? A69? A59. Yeah, A59. But Big Popper's still running. Yeah, he had that unfortunate incident done, didn't he? Coming off that corner, spun it round. We saw it in the mirror. Oh, shocker. But he's going to get the benefit for lap 2, and Big Popper gets a penalty at the end. Damo still coasting in. £8 for the day. And all day, I guess. Silver says his car is cooked. Right. Last car in then. Clean race. Happy days. 4-star roulette ticket. Happy daisies. Right, let's have a take of that. Save the replay results. We can post those now. Screenshot, tongue out moment, just to make sure we get it right. Clean race for Silver 2. So Big Popper comes in 11th place with a 2-second penalty, but I'm thinking that's purely repairing of damage, having to get out the lap. But he's got a big advantage for race 2. His fastest lap was way up from the back there, 158. Silver comes in 10th place, a 202 as his fastest lap. Ginger Gandhi in 9th spot with a 2-0. JB was in a 158.3, similar to Big Popper in 8th spot. Nando in 7th, 158.8. Struggling to find time, Nando, but he's going to get the pace, we know that. Lee's managed to fight his way back to 6th place from, which was just an unlucky 3.5 second penalty. And I know if he'd have realised he was going to get 3.5 seconds, he wouldn't have backed off the throttle. But 157.2 doesn't get the fastest lap either, but it is what it is. Mikey, he did. He waited for you? Did he, Lee?
Someone fucking ran into him to the side and something was spinning again, so I did the whole race with damage.
Oh, okay, okay. As in Neo, Lee? Because I saw Neo go through turn 1, miss turn 1 and take a 3.5 second penalty. You must have overtook Neo by turn 3. So I don't see that was Leo. However, yeah, as you say, Mikey finished in 5th, 2 minutes on his fastest lap, but that's out of place. But I reckon he made places there because of incidents and accidents. Smoky Tom, unfortunately, on the last lap, took a spin in turn 1, turn 2, hit the wall, but managed to recover. 58.1's a decent fastest lap. Widdowmaker's 3rd after losing 2nd due to a self-inflicted injury at exactly the same place that Smokey took the spin. Frosty confidently wins a 158.4 with his fastest lap, and he was holding that 2nd place really well at the end and fighting for the fact that we wouldn't make it to that last lap. Oh, so it wasn't on lap 1 you took JB out. You took it on, must have been lap 2 you took JB out. So Damo takes the win with a 157.036, total race time of 21.42.738. And a good win for Damo. Looked faultless out there, was able to just lap after lap, no real pressures, and didn't see him put the car wrong at all, so a great win. Sorry to JB for hitting you in quali, mate, couldn't get out of the way, says Silver Surfer. I'd like to understand how JB got took out by Lee. because I didn't see that at all in turn one. Lee was 2 cars to the right of me. Oh, it was second lap. Understood. Understood. Okay, misunderstood. So there we go then. Okay, so on to race 2. Keely's... Yeah, that is a really good point. If a car is ghosted, avoid it like it's real. Going through a ghosted car is a massive risk. We don't have ghosting turned on, but the game will enable ghosting purely because of as a safety feature, but it's not a safety feature. The ghosting is not pure, so please, chaps, avoid running through a ghosting if you can. Let's just double check these settings. SO1 cloudless, host, grid start, tyre wear 747. I should better tick up first because JB will shout at me. Okay, I'll talk to you in a second. Who's got the Woodbine problem? Who was that? That sounds worse than me. It's all right, mate. I've had that the last week. It's been horrendous. Required tyres are mediums and softs, gentlemen. Let's see what the... Yeah, the tyres are wrong, JB. JB, the tyres are wrong. It needs to be softs and medium.
And in mediums? What have I got?
Hards and softs. Can't have hards.
We suffered enough.
Yeah, well, it doesn't actually drive that badly on hards, in all fairness. It's just you've been spoiled. You've been spoiled by allowed to use the softs. So... let's see. 747, 180. Grip is real. Sports. Strong, off. On for Clylogene, yeah. Yeah, it's good for me. Big Pop will be back in a second. Oh. So, JB wants a hand with grids. Let me look that up. So in first place, JB will be Big Popper.
Yeah.
Silver in second.
Yeah.
Gandhi in third.
Yeah.
JB in fourth.
Yeah.
Nando in fifth.
Yeah.
Neo 6.
Yeah.
Mikey 7.
Yeah.
Smoky Tom 8.
Yeah.
Widow 9.
Yeah.
Frosty 10.
Yeah.
Damo in the last spot.
Yeah. Happy days.
Okay, so back to the chat if I can find it. There we go. There we go. I think Big Popper was away for a second, so we're just waiting on Big Popper to come back. And then it is what it is. I think Big Popper's just come back from the chat. He went to say hello to Keely. But he'll be revving for the football, so he'll want this over with quickly. It's just gone 10 p.m. And we're going to have a fair challenge from the back of the grid, so we're going to have to do what we can. Are we good to go, gentlemen? Big Popper's good to go, yes. Gentlemen, unofficial 10. JB can go when he's ready.
Official 10 then, gents.
Gentlemen, this is your official 10 seconds. This is a standing start. Penalties apply. It's a 40-minute race. You must change tyres once between mediums and softs. Start on whatever tyre you want to. Best of luck. Avoid any turn 1 incidents. We'll see you at the end. Best of luck. Take care. So, there it is. That is the shout. That is the start. We are off and racing. We're about to go. Now, we've picked a tyre that, well, we'll have to see where we can go. Really, the tyres make naff all difference on a start where the car's got so much lag, but the biggest incident we're going to have is getting through turns where we're anticipating what other people's... I'm getting rammed in the arse by somebody. I will be checking on that, because that felt unfair. I lost a place because of that, and I don't know who was ramming me, but can't really ram somebody or the grip level of these kind of cars, so I suppose I'm alright to be alive, but it wasn't the finest run through a corner. Damo got the benefit of it. So, bit of door-to-door, which is all good. You can't really come across me though, mate. Now, there's nowhere to go here, so I'm on Mikey's brake lights. Which, in all fairness, is where I should have been. I don't know how he got room through there. Oh, Mikey just slams on the anchors. What we did find on those couple of laps is some massive corner cuts. Mikey doing his bestest to block. Bestest to hold the track position rather than block, I think, is the right thing to say. Block is the wrong opinion. I've lost out to Frost here. Mikey doing his damnedest to keep me back. What can you do? What can you do when somebody's just deliberately closing the door on you? What can you do? You just lose places for everybody. He just should have kept to his normal racing line rather than just... it doesn't matter, does it? Just go, Mikey. Just fucking go. Stop driving in your mirrors and aim down the track. Just admit when you're beaten, you're beaten. Look, you've just took Damo out now. That's the whole problem with reverse grids. Reverse grids are not good. Damo's done the right thing, gone to the right side. He's still ahead though. This race will be coming down to who can handle the mediums, I would suggest. No need to wonder about Damo, just aim for the front. If I find out Damo's on mediums, Damo's got to be on mediums. He's not got the pace at all. Big Papa leads, JB in second, Neo in third. Neo's done well. Big Papa and JB just holding places by the looks of it. Now we've got up to this MIG pack. Just need these tyres to hold on. Big Popper of 54.238 is a decent lap time. As he's gone, oh, 54.195, he's done even better. A 54.165 to us. Silver's moving. The way it's currently sitting, those 19 seconds at the front are huge, huge amount of gap. And that failure to get around that final corner was a big mistake. Big Popper goes through, not beating that lap time. Where are we? 14 minutes in almost. 8 laps of fuel left. These tyres need to hold out. So Nando pushing hard. %, assured that Lee Neo Yami is on mediums. Keeley shouting everybody on from the benches. Very good old Keeley. Big Papa leads, JB second, Neo in third, Widow in fourth, scrapping his way through. Nando's in 5, Smokey's in 6, Sylvie's in 7, Damo in 8. Fastest lap again. And I don't know if everybody's running the mediums to 20 minutes. It's the front tyres that are wearing big time. I don't know if we'll get 6 more laps out these softs. What I do know is that the mediums will go all the way to a tank, so if we work on 10 laps from halfway, we're going to struggle to hold on to 4th place. I do know that. We are. If they're all on medium tyres, we're going to struggle. So we'll just keep going. 17 seconds back. There's no way I'm going to make that up. No way in the world. Leo goes in on the mediums at the 20-minute mark. He knows what he's doing. He's got that planned. And he's been quick enough on the mediums to... Damo's on mediums too. Silver's on the softs. Big Popper goes in on the softs. 33% of fuel. He's done all right. JB can carries on. We're going to get 1 or 2 more laps out of these, I would have thought. The fuel ain't the problem. It's 9 laps to the end. It's the tyres. Is JB on mediums or softs? We don't know. Frosty's already gone faster. One more lap. JB's gone in. He was on softs as well, so still a long way ahead, and that was governed by the start of the race. It's a long stop as well, isn't it? Smoky Tom was on mediums. So we're looking back to Big Popper really in 4th place, and then JB. Nando's keeping going as well. He'll be on their mediums and pushing them as long as he can. We've only got 15 minutes. So we're on 8 laps of fuel at this minute in time. I'm not going to push one more lap. I think that's going to take the tyres too far. Eight laps of fuel, mediums. 8 laps of fuel. Oh dear. Oh. Well, that wasn't the pleasant at race starts. Bit of tinkling up the back door, coming through turn 1 and turn 2, getting a bit of a push. Then we encountered Mikey, who was genuinely trying to hold us off. And we can tell that. I don't know what tyre was on, I couldn't see that, but 8 laps of fuel's where we're going. Probably 7, maybe 8. Coming out in 4th. I don't know if we can overtake JB, that's huge. 53% of fuel. 8 laps. Yeah, that's right. Just behind JB. JB's on the mediums as well. So we'll have a good race with JB. Frosty's ahead. Lee's out front. Wowzers. But he's swapped to softs, hasn't he? He's swapped to softs. Yeah, Lee was mediums first run. So had a little bit of anti-lock, a little bit of a counter steer required there. Damo is just behind us. JB sort of said he wasn't getting full throttle travel. It doesn't look like he is, look. He's not got the full available throttle by the looks of it. JB definitely has a problem. Now Damo's on the catch back up, look. I think Damo, I don't know what tyres Damo was on to start with. But we know he's quick. So if we're going to lose to Damo, we're going to lose to Damo, that's understood. He sort of fainted in there to try and take the tighter apex. All we're going to make him do is take the outside line. We're 20 seconds back from Neo. 21 seconds back from Neo. And we took the later gear shift, which gave him the advantage, which I was too busy watching him to make the gear change. Which was our mistake. But we kind of expected that. But JB's definitely got a throttle problem. Damo too late to close the door there. He's leaving a massive gap out there. But I think he's on softs now. I don't think he's on mediums. He's definitely on softs. He's definitely on softs. JB's now got ahead of Nando. A 53.2 to Neo. Driving for fifth, aren't we? Pretty much. Who is this? Big Popper slipped back to third. Oh. I'm guessing he's had an incident. I didn't see any yellows. Six minutes to go. Sounds lovely, this car, though. Come on, BP, get yourself a fourth spot. Come on. We're old enough, JB and Nando. You're on medium tyres, just like me. Running 55 fours on mediums. Come on. Come on, chicken. Run for the line. Got loads of fuel. Damo might be running out of fuel. Damo might be out of lotion, or he got a penalty. Two laps to go, and Nando's with us now, so being slower than Big Papa but trying to encourage Big Papa to go faster has caused us to lose track position on a car behind us. Trying to be respectful. Just means I need to bite the bullet and pass Big Papa, doesn't it? Now I'm guessing Nando might be on softs. Now I'm going to keep him narrow. I'm not going to let him have the width. Ah, bastard. Bastard. Bastard, bastard, bastard. Come on, Tom. I'm up to 7 seconds of penalties now. I'm going to lose to JB now. So running across players who don't want you to pass is the problem. I was being gentlemanly at first and just trying to encourage him to get home. But then... it is what it is. JB's gonna get me. Here comes JB. Don't know how he didn't catch me. Oh my lord, that was wank. That was truly wank. That was truly wank. Yeah, and I agree, Lee. I know exactly why that can feel, and I guess I know exactly why that happens. Yeah. All the best, pal. I think there was a lot of angry people in race 2. But we'll save that replay and we'll put some of them in the old... Don't insinuate that I did something wrong. I held my lines 100% cleanly. Not sure you did, Big Popper. Not when it came down to the last couple of corners while trying to hold 3 cars off. But I won't insinuate anything. I'll tell you something plain and clearly. You did block. But anyway, there we go. Come and join us in the chat and have the conversation. Or post it in the steward's room, exactly, yeah. But if you don't agree with the commentary, come and have your say. It's all right sitting on your own, holier than thou, claiming your own God's position of being right. You're the first person to complain about dirty driving, but you won't let somebody talk about dirty driving when it involves you. Just pisses me off. Yeah, it probably is, actually. If you can't, if you can say it in the chat, I can say it on the stream. And it is what it is. Just the fact that you... Yeah, frustrating. Frustrating few laps. You see, it teaches other people to do it. And when they can't do it, it's the wrong thing to do. You can't really hold off 3 cars. Nah, come on, man. Let me do my thing. I'm trying. JB, if you want to take the screenshots and post them, I'll do that bit. All right? Christ, I'm trying to do a dozen things at once. I'm doing it, man. You just won't let me do it. I did say it in the stream first, yes. There comes a point when you can't just continually place your car in front of the car behind. You can't. You can't do it. I didn't say you mirror drove. I said you blocked. There's a big difference between driving with your mirrors and driving blocking. Alright, where the fuck am I supposed to be? I'm supposed to be here. Right, so Ginger Gandhi comes in 11th with a 156.5 fastest lap. Silver in second, a 156.1. Tremendously difficult for those guys. And Mikey, I'll claim Mikey in this one as well. 156.2. Genuinely difficult. First seasons in the no assists, and it's not easy, even in a comfortable car. So at the end of the day, this car is quite comfortable to drive, but it's a technique and it's a trick. You've got to get that that short shift in the right place at the right time.
There wasn't anything wrong on my part in that instant between us, was it?
Absolutely massive, Mikey. Absolutely massively on your part, yeah. Yeah. So going into the same corner on 2 laps, driving your fastest position to drive it, you were on extreme right-hand side of the track, and then the next lap, you're on extreme left-hand side of the track. So you're either varying your line or you don't know how to drive the car, or you're intentionally blocking, which, when you've got a car on mediums, and I don't know what tyres you were on, but it felt like you were on mediums, and you've got a car on softs.
Well, I was on mediums, but I was also looking at my mirror because there was you and Damo side by side behind me, and I didn't know.
You didn't know what to do other than just let the faster cars go. No, what you did was you blocked me on the right-hand side, and then on the next corner, being the sharp 90, you even continued to pull right as I chose that line. So you were either deliberately trying to put your car in front of mine, or you were trying to race for the front, and I don't know which way. But I just vocalised it as you were blocking, which is genuine what you seem to be doing.
Well, that wasn't what I was intending to do, Jim.
But it was what you did. So I've got other things to say as well, but I'll put them in the steward's room. Not about you, but genuinely, when you got races with drivers on different tyre compounds, you kind of assume you're on the mediums, and you kind of assume everybody else that's fast is on the softs. And I'm not saying you should just let people past, but when it's been 2 laps and you're just deliberately placing yourself in front of somebody, all I can say is you're going slow. People want to get past you, and they're putting the car in a place to go past you, and you're just deliberately cutting in front of them, is just affecting your own race. Because then 4 corners later, you took Damo out in turn 1, which just says your medium tyres weren't keeping up. But I'm not here to teach people to race. I'm here to just have good racing. And if this is about teaching people to race, we need to do more about that. But there was a massive difference between Big Popper's incident and mine, and Mikey's and mine. Big Popper was on medium tyres, and I was on medium tyres, and I drove up to Big Popper, and if I'd have put my effort into it, I could have gone past him. But when the 2 faster cars came up to him that were both clearly on soft tyres, he carried on the same motion. So it all depends on what you think the appropriate level of driving is when you've got people on different tyre compounds, you're either being obstructive or destructive to the racing process. So, and it's both things. You either want to race for the front the fastest you can be, or you want to race by using your car to block the track. Now, I will say these things now because I've been forced to. But when you put all 4 tyres over the white line to pass on the inside, like somebody did, I was straddling the white line, and somebody overtook on my inside with all 4 tyres clearly over the white line. Even though the race limits don't advocate that as a penalty, you're still breaking the rules of the track. The white line is the extreme of the limits, whether it's a penalty or not. But you can't run that, and I won't block it. I'll just let it happen. So it is what it is. But for Christ's sake, guys, we talk about clean and pleasant racing, yet we don't go and do it. So, I don't know. I try my damnedest, and then the next thing I know, turn 1, bump, bump, bump on my back door, push me off the track. And then the next thing you've got is you've got people in front of you blocking and screaming. I don't know what to chuffing do. However, JB comes in 8th, 48 seconds back, with a 154.4. I'm in 7th place, which wasn't a bad drive back, but we got 7 seconds of penalties on the last lap, just trying to drive around the guys that were coming through me. So Nando got past us because of the benefit of him running mediums in the first half, and I know I had to let him go because he was on softs, but he got past us 40.6 seconds behind the leaders with a 1:53.9. Smokey Tom, exactly the same situation, took the hard nails in the first half of the race, 40 seconds back with a 1:54.5 fastest lap. Big Popper in 4th, really had the race under control in the first section. First half of the race, probably pitted a bit too early on his softs, but 40 seconds back doesn't really lie where he was. A 1:54.1 fastest lap was pretty decent in the first half of the race. Damo comes in 3rd again, mediums off the first half, had real trouble getting through the traffic in the first half of the race, 29 seconds back, but then made progress on soft second half, 1:53.9, again showing soft tyres there, giving him the benefit of fuel weight in the second half of the race, giving him the faster lap. Frosty in 2nd, really tried to stay out of trouble all that race, I think. A 1:54.0 was a decent result, and he made those gains during the pit stop of Big Popper, so he did all right. But Lee takes the win, 40 minutes 58.164, a 1:53.292, takes the fastest lap. Lee self-expressed that he really had a massive problem there with the first race, getting took out a number of times, and he drove hard and angry in the second race. He ran mediums in the first stint, and then softs in the second, but he was in the lead by the end of the first stint. He pitted, when did he pit, if I remember right? He pitted just before Big Popper and then came out and softs and absolutely nailed it. To be 28 seconds ahead is absolutely tremendous, and just a sign of what's possible, what's capable. But it is what it is, gentlemen. A great win by Lee. Good points to second and third place. And hopefully we can fix this. But I will be definitely taking points and issues that occurred with me to the steward's room, and I will post those. But you took people out. Oh, well, either way. I don't think you'd do it deliberately, Lee. I think it was probably the change of pace between you and them that causes the issue. But it is what it is, and you still won that by a mile and a half, and I would suggest that when you were taking people out in race 1, it wasn't a takeout, it was more a consequence of the situation. But again, if people want to put those in the steward's room, and I will be pretty pissed if people don't use the steward's room for the incidents they have, because I'm going to use it for the incidents I've had, and I'm going to make some very good points about the incidents I've had. And if you can't handle it, you know where the door is. That's what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, folks, have a great evening, enjoy, and we'll see you on the next one. If there's anybody left after that, I'd be surprised.
What, in here or on there?
Anywhere, because everybody's left. What I saw tonight was people not impressed with people trying to overtake them, and not taking it as a consequence of the fact that they were on the softer tyre, and they were genuinely fighting for a position that they really couldn't hold on to without broaching the extremes of the law of defensive driving. And I saw that not just with the two people I've talked about, but I've seen it through the racing. And it's something we need to talk about. In terms of the biggest thing you see in modern day racing is the terms of moving once under braking or moving once into the braking zone to defend a line. That's absolutely fine. Nobody's got any issue with that. If you assume a line going into a corner and another car takes a line into the corner, you effectively have chosen your line, and you can't make room into that corner by nudging them out of the way. You can try, but when you then overshoot the braking because you've left yourself too narrow and you're braking yourself at the braking point, and then you effectively push the car on the outside of you off the track, you're denying them choice of the choice of the track. And I'm not saying that was about me. I've seen that today. However, it is what it is. Big Popper's arrived. He's come for a chat. Not using the tech stream.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it.
No, good. How did you think you did today?
I urge you to look at the replay, post up what I did wrong, look at my inputs, look at my lines. I went down the straightaway on the left. That's perfectly legal.
Yeah.
Just, I can't wait to see how you analyze my lines and my steering wheel.
I've got no issue with what you did there. I've got the issue with what you did to the two guys that were trying to get past you.
Those two cars aren't my problem.
Oh, I'm your problem, am I?
I'm racing for position at the end of the race. I have the right to do that.
No, you don't.
I don't have the right to race for position at the end of the race.
No, you have every right to race for position, but you don't have every right to just place your car in front of every car that's trying to overtake you.
I held my lines. I stayed in the same lines lap after lap until we got to the front stretch. When I moved to the left, on the back stretch, I moved to the left, which isn't legal.
So when you got two cars behind you after turn 5, one on your left, one on your right, which line did you take?
I took the line that I was on. Show me what I did wrong.
I don't have to.
Show me.
I don't have to. It wasn't my incident.
I thought you were putting it in the steward's room.
As I said, for the incidents that happened with me, I will put in the steward's room.
All right, well, I encourage anyone who analyzes my driving at the end of the race, put it in the steward's room.
So if I had an incident with somebody that I have grievance with,
I know that I didn't block anyone. I ran my line. I ran the fastest line I could run, and then you're on the stream saying that I was dirty.
that you were what?
Even thou.
Yeah,
That's kind of rude.
it is when you post it in the stream like that.
You said I was dirty first,
What's wrong with that?
so I can't respond?
Of course you can.
Well, I did.
Good. Well done. That's what the free speech is about, Big Popper. That's what free speech is all about.
Put it in the stream.
No, come in here and have the chat.
So you can say it in public, but I can't.
No, I'm not saying that.
And I didn't even say anything bad about anyone else. I just said I ran clean lines.
Yeah, but you would if you wanted to. I'm sure you shouted at the roof a number of times.
No, I didn't. In the first race, I didn't. When I got damaged in the second race, I didn't quit. I kept racing.
But you did that to yourself for the first race.
I did it to myself. That wasn't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the other incident that you didn't see.
It's on the replay. Post it in the steward's room then.
The incident was the fact that JD was across the track. He unghosted right in front of someone, and I was following them, so I hit them when they hit JD.
Okay,
So it wasn't really an incident that needs correction.
but you brought it up.
Damage in both races.
Just like I bring up situations that occur to me when I'm driving along, and I give my opinion. That's what YouTube's all about. If I happen to call you dirty, I happen to call you dirty. Live with it. Take it on the chin like a grown-up big fella you are.
Well, take not being able to pass me on the chin like a grown-up big fella that you are.
Didn't I just do that?
You just passed me instead of bitching about me.
I didn't bitch about you to start with. I was bump drafting you to go faster.
And then you bitched about me.
Quite rightly so, I think.
You should have just passed me if you could have.
I probably couldn't by that time.
Well, is that my fault?
Never said it was. But I did take objection to how you blocked the other two races on clearly quicker tyres.
Okay, well, I can't wait to see the stewards room.
Exactly, and if anybody posts anything on them, good to them.
You're not going to post anything?
Only about my incidents.
Okay, I can't wait.
I hope you post yours then.
I didn't need to post mine. It wasn't a learning situation.
It might be for penalties this time
It
round.
was an issue of ghosts and ghosting and unghosting.
Okay, whatever.
And the same thing happened in the second race. JD was spinning across the track, and I slammed on the brakes, but hit him when he unghosted. He didn't
You didn't hit me. You hit Silver that hit me.
I'm talking the second race
Oh, sorry.
when you spun right after you quit.
I know your biggest problem is me talking about you on the stream, Big Popper.
It's rude.
Then don't race with us, man.
On the street.
Big Popper, if you don't like it, don't race with us.
Okay.
I will talk about everybody because that's how it works. If I can't speak about you, I might as well not bother streaming.
Okay. Understood.
All right?
Apologize for spinning in front of your pops.
You know, just apologize.
What you need to understand, Big Popper, is I'm going to talk my opinion, my peace of mind, and whatever goes, whether it's right or wrong, and I'll take that on the chin whilst I'm live streaming, and you have no call over it. If you put yourself in my stream and I see you driving well, I will applaud you just like anybody else. And if I see you doing anything else, I will speak as I see it. All right? And if you don't like it, I can't, you're not going to impinge on my free speech. Okay, that message is clear. That's been nearly 2 years that's been a problem. So it is what it is. And the problem there is that, genuinely, folks, if you come to this stream and you don't like it, why'd you come? I genuinely can't do anything different. So, it is what it is. It's 11 o'clock. I'm still suffering massively with a cold and flu. And I'm going to call it a night, ladies and gentlemen. I will be back on Monday night for Time Attack, for Time Trial Monday. But please do have a good Sunday. And we'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Goodbye for now, folks. Take care.